Good Sunday, although for me it's not really good. So today is Sunday, October 8th, 2017. It's 3:10 p.m. Now, since for the past 3.5 years, I've been documenting and telling you what FBI has been doing to me for the past 5 years. I live in Baltimore City. I mean, you already know that. For those of you that, well, only people that are really watching this are them FBI terrorist bitches. But anyway, FBI at 3615 East Lombard Street, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Okay, this morning, I've been telling you all about the symptoms and all the shit they've been doing to me. They still continue with the headaches. And every time in the morning, when I get up, start my day, they cause pain in my chest and make it feel like I'm drowning. I wasn't even in the shower yet. And the terrorist bitch in their court was over there, but the bitch left. And whichever one of them terrorist bitches driving that Chevy Tahoe Maryland tag 2CZ4910 is over there and was still over there when the terrorist bitch in their court left. You know, they drive each other's vehicles. The bitch in their court let people drive her vehicle. So it don't surprise me that somebody else other than that bald head white honky will be driving that Chevy Tahoe. So, but anyway, and like I told you, it comes up, well, public record comes up as it being registered to a Kimberly Matthews with a long list of drug arrests and shit like that. But they probably got it out of impound, like I told you, or they probably what's in the public record is not what's in the police record. But anyway, when I get up in the morning, they make it give me pain in my chest and make it hard for me to breathe, make it feel like I'm drowning. That's the only way to describe it, what they've been doing. I've been riding around all day with pain in my chest and the sensation of drowning. And I'm driving. And they're making it feel like I'm drowning. You know, only thing I can do right now, which I'm gonna sue them bitches again. I'm gonna keep on documenting, cause you already know the levels are not normal. And all you gotta do is look at the levels. There's a big gap in between the levels and between the videos. You know, YouTube asked me to take a couple of videos down because I had almost 5,000 videos on YouTube. So they asked me to take some of them down, which I did. I don't mind. You know, I left a lot of them up. I don't know exactly how many. I think it's a little over 1,000 now. But I told you, I still have just a little over 10,000 videos. A little over 10,000 documented videos in my house, which them FBI bitches been doing, which I've been documenting since May of 2014. Those terrorist FBI bitches sitting over there with those very low frequency weapons, you know, been causing me all kinds of health problems. Headaches, dizziness, nausea, blackouts, strange dreams, or what they think I should be doing, dreams about having sex with children, causing me to throw up every few fucking minutes, dehydrating me to the point where my skin cracks and bleeds. Now, although I'm still drinking water and Gatorade and tea and stuff like that, my lungs are so dehydrated that I can't filter out dirt. My lungs can't filter out dirt. You know, if you breathe just a little bit of dust or dirt, you wouldn't necessarily cough and start throwing up. But that's how bad they dehydrated me. My lungs are so dehydrated I can't even filter out dirt. I'm coughing and throwing up. And of course, I told you how the terrorist bitch in the gray Infinity, Nancy Devon, Maryland Tag JRH294, sat over there and kept making me throw up every few minutes. And nothing's changed. I sued their bitch asses for $10 million just because the judge threw it out. Don't mean I'm not gonna sue their asses again. This time when I sue them, I'm gonna have a lawyer write up the paperwork. Maybe it'll make it to court. And like I told you, I'm gonna start showing you every one of those FBI bitches that go in and out of that house. I'm gonna keep documenting the cars for those cars that have not been around there. I'm gonna keep documenting them, and like I told you, they pulled the honkies from Delaware and Pennsylvania out of there. That don't mean they don't come to work. They just pulled them out of their house. But anyway, they still doing this every day. You know the level's not normal. Back in 2014, 2015, they had the levels jacked up to 10, 11, 15.0, 20.0, even 33.2. I showed you how they turned it down to all zeros, which they just turned it down to all zeros recently. Last month. And I showed you how they turned it down to negative 0.0 and negative 0.1. I'm living in my house. These bitches moved in next door to me. I want you to remember that. They moved into my neighborhood next door to me. When them bitches moved in there, I was living there for 15 years. To this day, I've been in my house for 22 years. Never had any problems. Now, for those of you bitch ass motherfuckers that want to get on my YouTube channel and leave those smart ass remarks, you can keep it to yourself. You can keep that shit to yourself. Go play on somebody else's YouTube channel. Pathetic, no life having bitch. But for the rest of you, you know the levels are not normal. You know that. All you gotta do, you don't even have to look at the videos individually. All you gotta do is look at the videos, pull it up in a grid, and just scroll down. Just scroll down and see the different levels. See how the levels dramatically changed. If the levels were coming from something in my house, the levels would be constant. The levels would be constant. The levels wouldn't drop down to a negative 0.1. If it was coming from the TV, which the meter that I use, you have to be 6 inches or closer from any source. So if it was coming from my TV, the levels would be constant. If it was coming from the computer or anything else electrical, the levels would be constant. The levels would stay up. The levels wouldn't drop down one day and be high the next, or be high for 2 days and then go down for 2 more days. Or when I go home, the levels are low, and then all of a sudden, while I'm in the house for about maybe an hour or so, then all of a sudden the levels go up. Yeah, levels don't go up just because I go home. Like right now, I'm not home. They probably got the shit turned down. And by the time I post this and go home, by the time I do go home later on this afternoon, evening, the terrorist bitch will sit over there and watch the video and say, oh, well, he said this, so why don't we turn it up before he come home? Those terrorist bitches are sitting over there. They go over to the FBI office and watch my videos, and then they run home to their little fucking fucked up families, because all they got is their family and their job. Who want to hang out with some bitch ass fat? Who do you know want to hang out with some bitch ass cop besides their family? Cops don't have friends. Cops and feds don't have friends. They don't have nobody that's not cops outside of their family. That's why them bitch ass motherfuckers set over in their house 24 hours a day, 7 days a fucking week, because they don't have a fucking life and they don't have no fucking family. And this is why this country, all of those shootings, like that Las Vegas shooting that just occurred, shit like that is going to continue. Now, we'll never know for sure because the man is dead. Just like Earn Alexis, the Navy Yard shooter. Earn Alexis is dead. But he wrote letters to his family stating why he was going to shoot up the Navy Yard and that the United States government was using very low frequency weapons on him. He wrote his family those letters. The family gave, FBI went and took those letters and released what they wanted us to know to the press. Earn Alexis is the reason why I knew exactly what to look for. Earn Alexis is the reason why I'm documenting levels of an electromagnetic field in my house, which is not normal. And I've been in my house for 22 years. All this time I've been in my house, 15 years before those bitches decided they wanted to use that shit on me. You know, and all of a sudden I'm just gonna make up some shit saying FBI is using this weapon on me just so I can sleep in a car or on somebody's floor. No. I'm not seeking fame. I leave being famous to those people that want to be rappers and singers. I leave the fame seekers for those that want to be in movies and on TV shows. Me, I'm technology. That's all I do. They got me fired from my job, so I can't really work on anything that I want to work on because I have no funding. And of course, I told you how they destroyed my computer. And now, you know, if I get my computer fixed and plug it up, those terrorist bitches would just use that weapon and destroy my computer like they did when I first tried to hook it up. They kept using that shit, causing my computer to go to blue screen. Yeah. Everything else they took out of my house, the only thing I got back out of the shit they took out of my house was my computer tower and my monitors. They destroyed my computer, they snatched the hard drives out, cracked the coolant reservoir, from which I had to completely swap out the motherboard. And they do this shit. All the other shit they took out of my house, they kept. They need the condoms. They need the condoms for all those prostitutes they rape. For all of those teenage girls they rape. Yeah, they need the condoms. They need them condoms. So that big shopping bag of condoms, a shopping bag similar to that right there, they took that out of my house. It was full. It was tied up in a knot. They took that out of my house. Yeah, they need them. Yeah. See, this is why all of these shootings that took place, Sandy Hook, Columbine, the Las Vegas shooting, the Navy Yard shooting, and what? It was a whole bunch of other school shootings that took place. Those white boys didn't go shoot up an elementary school because somebody in that elementary school did something to them. But see, we will never know for sure because those people are dead. Every one of those school shooters are dead. The Las Vegas shooter is dead. The Navy Yard shooter is dead. All of those people that shot up those schools are dead. We will never know for sure. We will never get to question them and ask them if they ever experienced any of the symptoms that I've been telling you about that those terrorist bitches are doing to me. We will never know for sure because these people are dead. 5 years they've been using this on me. I've been documenting since 2014, but they've been using it on me since 2012. You think I'm just going, the only time I've had any social media accounts like YouTube or something like that when them bitches started using that weapon on me, and I start documenting. Other than that, I don't want no social media account. But see, if the truth does not get out there, then nobody will never know for sure. And seeing as how they claim this weapon does not exist, there are no regulations for the use of this weapon. So if somebody go up in there and take those weapons up out of there, according to them, it doesn't exist. According to them, these weapons does not exist. So if somebody go up in there and take those weapons and put them in front of a news camera and say, hey, here's your low frequency weapon, are they going to claim them? Yeah, that's the question of the day. Well, that's the question of the century. If somebody go up in there and take those weapons and put them in front of a news camera, are they going to come claim them? Are they going to come over with their lights and sirens on and flash their badge and say, hey, those weapons belong to us? Are they going to do that? Yeah, ask yourself that question.